essence is making sure that it's a safe enough environment so that students can make mistakes. And speaking, writing, self-regulating, all of those things. And so you can honor the fact that they're thinking about it, they're trying to solve the problem, and learning enough about how did, why did you say 7,000 instead of 7? And what makes you think that? So that you can let the students know that they're thinking, and you're honoring the fact that they're thinking about it rather than saying, no, that's wrong. Because I find a lot of my students, I have had to unlearn going to the answer first. And so honoring the thinking and then being really positive about, oh, you came up with a different way than I was thinking about, has been really important to let them talk about what they already know, even though if it's wrong, and then have them come around to
we provide tools that they might need to voice what they want to do. I know choice is important, but one thing, like as far as like having conversations about mathematics, having access to questions that they could also ask, like trying to get them to, I think you have to model it first for them, but then kind of giving that ownership to them that they should be, trying to ask other questions, could you, even as simple as, could you explain that further? Or can you tell me what you did here and why? Like, not through writing, but like through pictures or numbers, and as they're speaking about it.
You can see all the different ways that students can express themselves. You need to offer a large variety of opportunities. And I think tap into student interest and be open when you see something happening that might lead a different way or a different way to express.
Just focusing more on the process, the learning process as opposed to the product, I think, really allows us to tap into what they're thinking and how they're learning, and it puts us more in a position as a learner as well in the classroom as opposed to the expert with the answer.
To solve together in small groups, I tend to maybe put them with a student that is higher in language, in oral language, when they're going to say explain the problem, explain the solution to the class with one of those silent students. And then sometimes you see it come out too.
So grouping, like being very intentional with their grouping.
Last year, and maybe it's similar to Anne's. Oh, this is so hard. This is too hard. And so I started honoring that and saying, yeah, it's really hard. That's why we're doing it, because you don't know it yet.
Yes.
And so as it's been wonderful, like as the light bulb goes on slowly, occasionally, and they're like, oh, I'm like, so this is really hard. You just did a really hard problem, and honoring where they've come from.
So we can do hard things.
Yeah, we can do it, and of course it's hard. Like that's because I know that you're ready to learn it. And if I just told you easy stuff, you'd be bored.
Students need the opportunity, though, to learn how to listen to their own voice, to recognize how they're feeling about things, to talk to themselves, that self-talk, and you can model positive ways to look at that and to help them do that too. Because I think that gives them some control, and it gives them a little more confidence, and it's part of the growth mindset.
Working together, I think, is a lot harder than we sometimes think it should be. So having opportunities, if you can ever have opportunities where they're doing things that aren't academically related, helps build that trust amongst the students. It helps them, be able to solve problems in a more day-to-day kind of way.